Hey everybody, welcome to the Dad Challenge podcast. My name's Josh. It is Friday, your favorite day and mine. The day before the weekend. The day where we dance. Together, we dance. I dance, you watch, and make fun of me. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. But if you want to get your name on the wheel for the weekly spin, you got to become a YouTube member or a Patreon member, the second tier or higher. At the end of every month, every member gets on the wheel. It's really, really great. It's fun times. It's dancing. Kids love dancing to the songs. Let's spin the wheel and see who wins a prize.
Yeah, baby.
Woo! Yeah! Oh, yeah. Yeah. All right. Christine Brager? You win a prize. If you win, make sure you reach out to me at josh@thedadchallengepodcast.com for your prize. Otherwise, let's get to the three topics we're talking about today. So generally on Full Lit Fridays, I cover like smaller stories that don't really rate an entire video. So I got three kind of stories, maybe an update or two. Maybe we'll do some Reddit. I don't know. But the first story we're going to talk about is this guy named Papito. I don't know what his name is. Papito Fonsi? I think his name is Papito Fonsi. I got like 50 messages about this dad who's on TikTok. He's a thirst trap and he's doing videos with his adopted and fostered children. Now, a lot of people call me misogynist because I don't cover dudes on here a lot, which I cover dudes when it happens. Like, again, this world is not full of these guys who are doing this. It's generally a female-led field, exploiters. It really is. There are a few notable exceptions, obviously. Fathering Autism, Ace Family, you got LeBrant's, Weiss. Like, there's a lot. There is a bunch, but it's definitely more female-led. I'm always looking out for dudes who are doing this kind of crap. Like, I just called out Roman Atwood. I called out Shay Carl. I do call out dudes, and it makes me even more upset when guys do this, because this is not a world for dudes. Influencer culture for guys is like, really? Is this what you're gonna do? Like, guys, if I had a friend who's like, yeah, I'm a thirst trap on TikTok, I'd be like, I don't want to be your friend. Like, it's more of an aspiration, I think, for females, just because I don't know why. It just happens to be that way. But when a guy does it, it's like, it seems a little bit worse, not gonna lie. So this guy is a huge disgustoid, okay? And he's using foster and it's not even that he's just using the kids and he's exploiting them. First of all, he doesn't need to, because if you want to be a thirst trap, go ahead and be a thirst trap. There's lots of them, okay? But involving kids and then the way he involves them is disgusting. So because he privated everything, because he got called out by this girl here, I forget her name, it's TikTok something. I don't know what her name is, but she called him out. She sent, this one kind of went viral about this story, and she called him out. And so forgive the music in the background. It's really bad, but this is what happened. Check it out.
Stop. What is this?
Seriously, like, have you seen my silhouette?
Right? Ew. He's like, look at my abs. Look at me. I weigh 100 pounds soaking wet, but look at me. He doesn't have any body fat because he probably doesn't eat. Probably does meth. But he does this thing where instead of changing your clothes, he like brings a baby into it. And then like,
I was tagged.
Look, there's nothing wrong with kissing your children as a dad. I still kiss my children all the time. I don't kiss my older children, but I kiss my younger children, and I probably will. Like, one of the things, I was a pastor for church in one of my favorite families. The dad still kissed the full-grown son all the time on his cheek or his forehead or whatever. And at first I was like, that's a little weird because I haven't seen that, and I really didn't grow up with a dad. But at the same time, I'm like, that's lovely. You still love your children, you should be able to kiss your children. I mean, as they get older, maybe you should ask their consent, but it's just a really tight relationship. But this guy is doing it as a thirst trap, which is ew, right? Ew.
Over 1,000 times in stitches and duets made about this content creator. And at first, I was like, it's a little weird. I mean, I don't know. Let's dig a little deeper.
I think he poured baby oil on himself there, which is, ew, it's nasty.
rewatching that saying, nothing new, thirst traps, spicy content, it's all over this app. Except
It's the only thing that makes it on this app, TikTok. TikTok is a scourge on our society. Like I know that there's other platforms. Instagram is not as bad, but pretty bad. But if you call these people out on TikTok, TikTok will dismantle your shit instantly. There is a very, very sketchy thing going on with TikTok and behind the scenes. And of course, it's owned by China. So yes, I honestly believe, this is my tinfoil hat I'm going to put on here for a second, okay? I think that this app, I literally honestly believe that TikTok is a way to manipulate Western culture to destroy it. And I know everybody's going to be like, oh, you're crazy. I just honestly believe that there's nothing good that comes from this app. It only causes division, and it literally outs the weirdest people in the world. And it makes people dumber. It exploits children. It does all this stuff because I honestly believe that there's some kind of more sinister thing happening. I think that's honestly what's going on with TikTok. And that's why I'm pretty sure Trump, for hate him or love him, he tried to ban TikTok because he saw it. And now TikTok is the most downloaded and posted on platform in the world, owned by a communist government. Like I live in Canada. There's a lot of Chinese property buyers happening here. There's a big thing going on in the US where they're buying farmland. I need you to understand this for a second. I know it's still wear my tinfoil hat. If you live in a communist country and you own properties or own apps or own businesses outside of China, China owns it. Do you know why? Because China, get ready for it, is communist, meaning you don't own shit if China wants to have it. So everything that is owned by Chinese delegates and citizens outside of the world China could take it. So again, that's my tinfoil hat conjecture. Something sinister and weird is going on. I'll take that off now. There you go. So I say that to say that when you call out this type of behavior, they will shut you down. I've been shut down 5 times on TikTok just for doing my regular snark. That's it. But you can do this on TikTok, no problem. If you see an inappropriate TikTok, let's say with some child nudity or whatever, right? That's really inappropriate. And 1 million people flag that. It's still up there. I do TikTok, I have like 10 followers. Gone instantly. Instantly. So again, sinister. Something's up. They don't want this weird shit taken off. They only want the people calling it out taken off. That's why big TikTok creators who call out other people are very, very careful with saying names and saying certain words because they get flagged instantly. Something is up, everybody. That's why I hate TikTok. I'll use it because, it's a tool in my little tool belt here. Canadians can't even make money on TikTok. I just do it because I want to put my videos out there, but they keep getting flagged.
this app. Except when he's a foster dad.
That's fine. You don't have to like me the way I take care of this baby. If you don't like I kiss him a lot, that's fine. But I am sure you won't open your home to a child in need and do what I do. If you got nothing nice to say, don't comment. Keep scrolling. It's easy for you to judge and comment without having facts. Don't judge me without asking first. To all my cares, I don't know what he's saying there. This is a guy saying, oh, don't judge me. Guys, we're judging you, dude. He's covering her face in these things and stuff because he knows he's not supposed to be posting her. But it's always the trashiest people on earth who deserve to be judged. Like, only God can judge me. No, I'm judging you. I'm judging you. You're terrible. I'm judging you. Only if you ever heard like a normal person who isn't weird, who isn't trashy, ever say the words, you can't judge me. Have you ever heard that from anybody who's just normal, who just lives a normal life? No, you only hear it from people who do shitty things and they deserve to be judged for it and they don't want to be. And so they use this moniker and it's so silly.
And he uses his foster children to promote his spicy content.
Exactly.
This is that creator.
52,000 and it doesn't say how long he's been on. Doesn't say how long he's been on it for. But he got pretty big that way because people were like, oh, this is fine. This is normal. We've normalized this in our culture, everybody. We've normalized this. Congratulations. This is on everybody. When you make people like this famous, you normalize this type of behavior, and then you're like Pikachu face, shocked when it becomes crazy? What? What do you mean?
This is his content, and this is why everyone feels so uneasy about it. The very explicit, spicy, intentionally spicy content, and then spicy with children.
I gotta say this, though, and this is not in defense of this guy. This guy is a grade A asshole for doing this. Disgusting pig. And clearly he's deleted everything off. He's probably gotten the fostering agency's probably been in contact, everything else. He is absolutely getting what he deserves. However, how many thirst trap moms do this exact same thing, but don't get 3-minute videos made about them on TikTok? How many? Because if I were to go look right now, I could tell you it's probably in the thousands, if not hundreds of thousands. Like, what's her face who got wrapped up in the Mormon swinger thing? Well, I forget her name. She said, I don't care. But she, literally all she did was thirst trap TikToks with her children in high chairs and shit like that. This happens. So I just want you guys to keep the same energy, right? That's all I'm asking for. He deserves it. So do the other thirst trap moms who do this shit. Brampty and everybody else. All of them deserve the vitriol that this guy deserves. But why is it only one-sided? Kind of sexist. You guys call me a misogynist? Sure. Whatever. Go ahead. But it's kind of shitty that you only call out this guy when the moms do it 1,000-fold, by the way. He might be a little bit extra spicy, but I mean, you have people that call Lena the Plug. You've got Trisha Paytas. You've got people explicitly selling nude photos of themselves and porno videos of them, and while they're pregnant, and nobody calls them out. But this guy, and he deserves it, post pictures in his underwear and shit like that, and nobody? Just one person? Now, this girl, great for calling it out, but I hope you keep that same energy for every parent I get so much hate for calling out thirst trap moms and people and sex workers who are parents for doing this. He's basically doing the same thing. Where's the outrage? Thank you. That's all I wanted to say there.
This is his Instagram, all spicy.
He's gross.
This is his Facebook page, all spicy. Share your spicy self however you want to. No one is telling you not to. But the moment you drag children into it, questions arise. First one is, why?
Thank you. Why? Now, I know this is going overall. Why do you create spicy content, or why are you a spicy content creator with children? Now, I can't believe she's getting away with saying this, because I say that and all my haters line up to like chop my head off. Oh, how dare you shame sex workers? This guy's a sex worker. Where's the energy? Oh, hey, Luna. Hi. Where's the energy? You know what I'm saying? I just get a little upset because I've been doing this for like 2 years now, and I get so much hate for this. It's so one-sided, everybody. Why? Thank you for asking the question. Why do you think it's appropriate for you to create spicy content in the public and then put your children in that, not in the spicy content, not necessarily, but in the content so everybody knows who your kids are and your kids will know everything about you? Why do you think it's cool? All of these people will regret this. I don't think there's one person that's not going to regret this when they get older. Their kids are going to hate them.
This one in particular was so unsettling.
That's gross. He's gross. Now, I get why people are a little bit more outraged, because he's actually including the kid into the spicy content, which I get the outrage, and that's why it's disgusting. It's why it's getting all the outrage, and it's deservedly so.
There could be so many different things going on here. What I do know is what I'm seeing is very concerning. He is exploiting his foster children for views for his spicy content.
Doesn't even matter if it's spicy, and I agree with you. It doesn't even matter if it's spicy. Exploiting any child, adopted, fostered, birthed, or not, is wrong. That's it. That's all wrong. He's extra super wrong because he's gross.
Again, live your spicy life, pop off. But the moment you use your foster children to try and promote your spicy content, there are so many concerns. Let's start with the fact that foster care is intended for family reunification.
Ooh, that cat farted.
These children will eventually go back to their biological families. Those families are going to see that their children...
Not necessarily, but she does bring up a good point. Crazy pieces, crazy middles, all these families, Doherty dozen, who foster children, what they fail to realize is true. If not staying with them, they'll go back to biologicals or to other family members. Doherty doesn't really... This really hit me specifically because she buys all these kids love, right? She's like, get whatever you want, welcome to our home, eat all the trash, buy everything. When they get out of that situation, how does that help them, right? You're not helping them at all. All they're going to do is be resentful to where they go next because they can't have all that shit. You got to be really careful with foster kids. Love unconditionally, lots. Okay, that's one thing you can give a kid. That's one thing you should always give a kid. But to not prepare them for the real world after fostering is you're doing them a disservice.
Were exploited to promote your spicy content. The internet is forever. And these children will one day know that they were exploited to promote your spicy content.
Trisha Paytas, I'm looking at you, pregnant OnlyFans weirdo face. We're going to talk about her in a second.
There could be so much more going on under the surface, and that's why this kind of stuff raises those questions. Foster care is already traumatic and exploitive enough. Short, sweet, and to the point. This is a situation where you see someone saying, I want to foster, and they shouldn't be. Not because they make spicy content, because they are exploiting foster children to promote it. I already called this morning and shared my concerns. If you feel so led to do so as well, this is the phone number. He's located in Los Angeles, California. So we're clear.
It's really hurtful seeing all your bad comments towards me, but if you think you are putting me down, then you're all wrong. For you to come in my page, call me such horrible names, just shows that you have no compassion. Hope you can go to bed with a clear conscience. I won't engage in negative comments. Are you proud of bullying me? See, this guy's just, he's just saying what the other one, if I get canceled, oh, I'm being bullied. I'm being ostracized. Well, you probably deserved it. You're gross. And then he deletes everything. So that's a sign of guilt as far as I'm concerned.
This is not bullying. This is collective concern.
Good video, though. Very good video. Really, really interesting to note that, again, this guy is, for all intents and purposes, a sex worker. So why are we not seeing that same energy for Trisha Paytas, for Lena the Plug, and for OnlyFans creators who literally do pregnant kink? Do you not see a problem with that? Am I the only one? Okay, I'm just saying. I'm saying keep the same energy. He is wrong. He's disgusting. He's a piece of shit. So are the other ones. Again, I covered that video not only just to cover him, but for the overall idea of if it's so wrong for a guy to create thirst trap videos with his, and then, you know, with children and do all that kind of stuff, then why is it not wrong for when women do it? Just, that's all I'm asking. So a bunch of people sent me this video, and it's from a TikTok account called World Around the Kids. And it's just another fathering autism style family vlogger, TikToker who, hey, my kids have autism. Let's literally show you all of their issues for the world to see. So we can document it on the internet so that everybody can see it for the rest of their lives. So they have no dignity. Let's do that. Fathering autism sparked this whole debate on whether or not you should be putting autistic children on, or kids who can't give any will ever be able to give informed consent, even when they're older, to say, hey, do you consent to be keeping these videos on? Like Abigail might be 17 now or coming up in 18. I don't know. Right. But even if she's 25, she still won't be able to say, yeah, I want you to keep those videos. At least a child when they're 18 or get out of the house can tell their parents that they were on these vlogs, take me off of these vlogs. These kids will never be able to do that. Okay, so I need you to watch this. Obviously, she's blurred, but this is the mom. She wanted to go out with her dad, but couldn't take her. Yeah, she's saying the F word and giving her mom the finger, and the mom is laughing. So I just want to stop there because everybody's like, well, you know, kids with autism, we're just showing what it's like to have kids with autism. Really? Why are you laughing then? Is it funny? Is it funny your kid's saying F you and giving you the middle finger while you're filming it, following her around? Is that funny? She thinks it's funny. The problem is that's not funny. This is how she responded for 20 minutes. So let me record it and show the world. Get away, she says. So get away from her. Get away from her. You're going to let her act this way? Fine. She's also asking you to get away, and you got the camera stuck in her gob. Okay? She's literally in distress, going through something, asking you to get away, which in the world of consent means I don't consent to this. Okay? If everybody's asking about kids' consent, fine. She's finally saying get away. The mom's laughing with a camera in her face while she's doing this.
Don't!
So the mom approached when the girl was about to pull the thing, and the girl flinched. This mother hits this child, by the way. She hits this kid. And that's the only time mom stopped laughing, when she was about to cause some real damage in the house. She said, it's what you deserve, you effing B. My heart breaks for her, she says. I don't know how to help her. She's angry. No mom likes to be spoken to like this. I don't like to see her like this. It's horrible for both of us. Yet you filmed it. You filmed it. You just beast. You're a dirty dog for doing this.
Fuck you, bitch.
It's Ramadan, remember?
Listen to that. Where does she learn that language? Huh? Where does she learn that? Not from the mom, probably. Probably from the dad. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. F you, bitch. F you, bitch. F you, bitch. And then mom's like, it's Ramadan.
You're not allowed to swear.
It's Ramadan. You're not allowed to swear. This girl's like 4. Why is she swearing anyway?
Okay.
Go to your room.
No. No.
You're crazy. Go to your room. Yeah.
So she just hit her on the back. And, you know, my kid, I know a lot of parents like, there would be murder in my house if my kid ever treated me like that. If my kid ever treated like me like that, just like, that would never happen. Just I have a very strong personality. So my kids would never. I feel like so blessed by my children when I watch other kids like this, and it's so sad. But oh my God, this is a learned behavior, everybody. This isn't some girl just acting out. Where does she learn that?
Go to your room.
And you just literally filmed yourself abusing your child, which is great. So great. And you guys know my stance on no physical hitting of your children ever. You're joking around, whatever, you're wrestling, that's different. But I mean, in anger, in punishment, and everything else, never lay hands on your child. Like, maybe never hit your children. Because already this kid already has learned all this shitty language and behavior from somewhere. Also, she's learning violence. Great solution. And this woman is probably likely going to say something like, "Oh, just raising awareness for autism. That's what it's like." Is it? Is this what it's like? Maybe you did it wrong. Maybe you need some help somewhere else. Maybe you're completely wrong. Because then you're throwing all autistic kids under the bus. That's what you're doing here. You're literally, this is what they do. I've never seen that before. Have you? Just gonna let and there's other kid in the house learning this behavior as well. Now, instead of, doing what you're supposed to be doing as a parent here, you're filming it for the internet to see. Now, do you see a problem with that right now? And then you're going to see this follow-up video. She's like, people telling you, just give her a hug, get on her level, help her out. Yeah, that's probably something you could be doing. But she'll be like, I do that. Well, clearly you do. Clearly you don't. Clearly you don't. This is on you as the mother. This child is a victim right now, everybody. Victim of everything she's taught. There's no way a kid learns all this shit unless a parent is doing it too. This is a child with autism at the boiling point. Overcome by an emotion and not knowing how to handle it can be so overwhelming. Again, this is them. We're raising awareness to what? Yeah, just keep filming it. You're such a classy mom. You son of a bitch. Could you imagine your child going through something like this? Even if it's like just a temper tantrum and you pick up a camera and film it. Could you imagine your parents did that for you? Could you imagine? Just freaking... And TikTok is like, this is good content. No problem. Yep. But you call it out on TikTok, you're banned.
Stop it, Zara. You gotta put them all back. You've gotta put them...
Way to diffuse it. This girl's literally having a mental meltdown, breakdown. Well, you're gonna clean it up after that. Really? You sound like you're bringing lots of awareness on how to parent a child with autism. Really good tips here, everybody. Tips and tricks. When you're able to give them hugs and cry with them.
Go back. It's okay, baby. Don't worry.
Yeah, you can't tell a toddler, don't worry. He doesn't know what you're saying. All he sees is the behavior. All he sees is the outrage, the loud noises, the screaming, the throwing of shit. That kid doesn't understand. You moron. You're a moron.
You're scaring your brother.
No, I'm not gonna put them all back.
This poor friggin' little child. Both of these kids, these poor buggers. All right, so she did that, and then she does this. She obviously gets a bunch of hate and heat for doing that video. And this is what happens in influencer culture, okay? What they do is they do this video, There's outrage. Oh my God, there's outrage. It didn't go viral for right reasons. Uh-oh. And then what they do is professionally effing deflect. All they do is deflect. They don't talk about the topic, which is the exploitation of this kid's meltdown for views. Okay? And then they do a video like this. To all the people that had their say about my video of my daughter's melting down, take the time to listen so you can understand it a bit. Okay, well, let's listen.
Making this video in response to the comments that I've been getting on my videos of my girls having meltdowns. So
she's multiples of these, by the way. That's what she's saying.
They are, yes, on the spectrum. Heaps of people keep writing, why are you filming? Get down to her level, just give her a cuddle and all of this sort of stuff. Mm-hmm. What you need to understand is I did do that.
Did you? I didn't see that. Did you guys? Did you see it? Did you see it? Did you see it? No, you watched it too, right? No, I sent it to you. Did you see it? Did she get on her level and give her cuddles and snuggles? No? She filmed and laughed at her. That's what I thought. Yeah, you're right. We're on the same page. That's all I needed to know. Thanks, though. Yeah, no. I don't know. It was a trailer. Okay, bye. So, yeah, you didn't do that in the video, and you could have made yourself look like a lovely mummy by putting on a tripod and showing everybody how you do the hugs and cuddles, but you didn't. That behavior we see is a learned behavior.
Do that. I'm recording 30 seconds of that meltdown.
That was longer than 30 seconds.
Just so that I can show other people what a child on the spectrum goes through.
Oh, thank you. Again, why? We need to bring this back to its core about this whole I need to raise awareness thing. Let's say that nobody was aware that autistic children did this type of thing, okay? And children in general, because it's not just children with autism who do this type of thing. Kids have meltdowns all the time, okay? But let's just say we weren't aware. Now that we're aware, okay, what's next? We're aware. What's next? Is there, what? You got some donation thing we should go to, or what? What should we do? Stop taking advice from influencers who don't know shit. The instant that you film a child without their consent and exploit their problems for your views, every bit of knowledge or whatever you had or humility or wisdom that you have about this subject because you might have a child with autism goes out the window because you clearly don't give a shit. Again, now we know what's next. They never give you the what's next, eh? I'm just raising awareness. Why? For what reason? Now I know that your kid swears and calls you an effing bitch and gives you a middle finger? Great. Okay. Knowledge inputted. Now what? You morons? Stop saying raise awareness to shit. Start telling the truth. I'm exploiting my child's whatever, mental illness, sicknesses, dental appointments, hospital visits, autism for money. Stop lying because we're not stupid. Everybody sees through that bullshit facade.
It is, in a way, creating awareness. You may have a child that's doing the same thing and you've had inklings or thoughts that they might be on the spectrum. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm hoping that my videos help you take that next step.
What's the next step? You guys ever done this? You ever got tested? Your kids are ASD to some degree? Okay. There's no medicine. There's nothing. Okay, there's therapies and everything else. But if your kids are having meltdowns, it might not be because of that, but it might be because of that. And a good parent worth their salt's going to figure it out anyway. You don't need a influencer exploiting their child telling you where to go. Again, this is the problem with the world of influencer culture. They honestly believe they're like people saving graces. They're heroes to people for showing their kids in these situations. She honestly thinks she's wearing a cape because she's showing her kid doing this. I'm a hero. Fathering autism. I'm a hero for showing everybody how my kid takes a dump and wipes her butt. I'm a hero for showing my kid doing all this stuff. You're not a hero. You're a villain. And you're your kid's villain. You disgusting idiots.
I'm sorry if it's offended some people or whatever, but my children are truly, truly loved. They're not neglected.
You hit your children. And you admitted it.
Used.
They are used and exploited for views. Yep. No. That's just because you're saying the thing doesn't mean it's the thing. You idiot. We see with our eyes.
My other daughter, the one that had the dummy in her mouth in that video, I was not yelling at her. That is just how I talk. If you told my daughters, why is mum yelling at you, they would look at you very strangely like, my mum's not yelling at me.
I don't know why you think this is a flex or why you said this. I yell at my kids so much that they are so used to it that if you ask them, why is your mom yelling? They'd be like, what do you mean? That's how she always talked to us. So you're just literally admitted to us that the way you speak to your children is by yelling in anger all the time. Wow. You didn't think this one through, did you there, weirdo nose piercing? Way to go, moron. You idiot.
That is just how I can.
This is natural. I'm naturally aggressive towards my children. I yell at them all the time. It's just how it goes.
Communicate. That's how I speak.
You yell at your children. That's how you speak. That's going to be real effective. Now we know where she gets the behavior from. If you were wondering before, found it.
They're used to it. They get a lot of love and a lot of attention.
Did you just say they're used to it? So, okay, so that makes it better? I was used to being abused when I was a young kid, okay? I was used to it. That was my normal. Did that make it right? Did it make it right? Every kid, every person that watches me who was abused physically, verbally, mentally, or otherwise when they were young, that was normal for you. Did it make it right? No, it didn't, you idiot. Who is this person? Why does she have followers?
Everybody, and I'm really happy to hear everyone's opinions, good or bad.
No, you're not.
Just, keep it clean, okay? Because we're all humans and we all have feelings. But feel free.
Yeah, your kids have feelings and they're humans. They deserve their privacy and dignity. But did you give them that? No, you did not. That is out there for the rest of her life. For the rest of her life, man. Do you not see that?
Just say what you need.
Oh, thanks for the kiss at the end. You're so classy. What a classy broad. So that's what we're dealing with on this platform. That's what we talk about all the time. That is one of the most important things we talk about. It can never be oversaid how bad these parents are and how they honestly think that they're heroes in their own mind. They don't see a problem. That makes it even worse. All right. Last topic. We're not going to get to the other stuff, but this is what Trisha Paytas said. I posted this in my YouTube community. People are like, I don't know what this means, but let me read it to you and then I'll translate. LA gonna be effed for our little baby girl. We are naming her something real, wild trash, like Malibu or Bambi or something. Now, people are like, what does that mean? Am I old? You're old, and so am I. But this is what it means. Los Angeles is gonna be crazy for our little baby girl. We are naming her something white trash, like Malibu or Bambi or something. This was in 2017, y'all. This was 5 years ago. And then she named her daughter Malibu Barbie after thinking it was funny to say something like this. Okay? Trisha Paytas is a straight asshole. Got it? All right, cool. But that's not why. I mean, that's why. But there's other reasons why. Trisha Paytas decided that she's going to be a family vlogger. And she's got a Trisha Paytas Hackman family vlog. I don't know what the heck you call it. It's called Hackman. I don't whatever. But this is something on Reddit that came up, which I thank God the people are just compiling. There is a Reddit thread that someone compiled every problem with Trisha Paytas, and I had no idea. I just thought she was just some crazy person that wore wigs like this and dressed like this to go eat cheese fries. That's why I honestly just thought she was just a little bit kooky. But when you go through her thread of racism and ableism and all of the insanity, the homophobia, the transgender topic, everything, oh my God. There have been creators that have done way less than this, like 1,000,000 times less than this, who've been canceled. What the F? What the F? She accused her teacher of essaying her, and it was a lie? Like, it's going to get crazy. So I'm going to read that thread to you. It might be a 4-part series. That's how big the issue with Trisha Paytas is. It's insane. Anyway. That's not what we're talking about today. What we're talking about today is this. Let's watch this together.
I would film for art personally. I don't know. I feel it is feel weird to put kids out on the internet every single day.
Really? Put kids on the internet every single day. Since this baby left the birthplace of her belly, has been on the internet every single day of her life. So, okay, you got that? Everybody got it? Okay, good.
I don't know. It feels odd.
Does it feel odd? Why are you dressed like this? What is going on? Are you going to a woman's Christian conference or something? What are you doing? Are you speaking at it?
I don't know if I would do that. But it's like,
yes,
those kids should not be being filmed because they are working, and that's messed up.
What's messed up? What's messed up is that you wear all these crazy kooky outfits, probably cost thousands of dollars, and then never wear them again.
For monetary gain. It is disgusting. They do not have a choice in this. They are not getting a say. Your baby doesn't even speak to have a say. as someone who is not blessed enough to have children or have been able to get pregnant, you have had a blessing and you protect that blessing with all costs. How dare you put them on the internet?
Oops. It sounded like she was a little bit upset she couldn't have children, but she can have children. So, I mean, that's probably another one of her lies. But, oh my God. Someone like that who's so adamant about the exploitation of children online then goes around and does the exact same thing. Paytas Hackman Family Channel, okay? 1.4 million subscribers. This channel has 218 million views. Now, of course, she's had it for 2014. It was probably called something else a little while ago. But she said you should not put your baby online. Since the moment this woman's been pregnant, she has posted everything online about it. Look at this. This is full on exploitation because she knows it's going to make her money. Trisha doesn't care about anything but making money. That kid is an accessory to her channel. It's an accessory to her. It's like buying a purse. When you see a child like an accessory to make money, you should literally be put in an institution. Like, you shouldn't be able to like consort with the rest of us humans. You should be put in a place for your own safety. That's how bad this is. This is how acceptable this has become on the internet right now. People doing this to their children. She has an ASMR channel with 313,000 subscribers. And the most recent video is ASMR point of view, you're my newborn baby, personal attention. This is a kink video, everybody. This is a kink video for men who have kinks like this that she's giving to people. This is kinks. I don't know how else to say this to you. It's kinks.
Welcome to the world. Welcome, sweet baby.
Ooh, the noise that the... Am I to be correct in saying that this is the baby coming out of the birth canal and then the crackling lip sounds is what is happening? Am I... Because that's my first impression, and that is disgusting. I don't get sick by much. That makes me gag a little bit, the sounds. Oh! Stop! Oh.
Welcome.
It was! So they pulled the baby out, and then they snipped the umbilical cord.
The world you can
Umbilical cord, sorry, it's not umbilical. Oh my God, what the hell is this? Guys, this is not okay. I'm sorry, it's not okay. She does an OnlyFans. And according to the Trishy Lynn subreddit, she was on her OnlyFans the day she gave birth, because you can see, I guess they can see them updating it. And people are saying she's on her OnlyFans the day she gave birth. Oh my God, I don't want to watch this. Like, this guy says here, the motherly love here is beautiful. Is this motherly love to exploit your child? Oh my God. Again, yeah, and she just had a kid and now she's making videos. Why don't you go take care of your child, Trishy? Go take care of your child. Your child needs you. You have hours and hours to make these videos, but don't you have to take care of your child first? Again, this video right here is the most disgusting thing I've seen so far about Trish. And I know she does OnlyFans and everything else. This was nasty because this is a kink video that she made for people. Oh, the lip smacking part coming out of the vagina was not, I didn't like that part. I don't think anybody liked that part. Anyway, you can't unsee that shit, everybody. Trisha Paytas, you are a flaming ass, disgusting hypocrite. Get right before your child grows up in this super dangerous world and hates you forever. She's going to hate you anyway. You named her Malibu Barbie. I'm actually surprised. Even some of my people are like, why are you making fun of the kid's name? I'm not making fun of the kid's name. Malibu's actually not a bad name. But you got to consider the source here, everybody. Malibu Barbie coming from Trisha Paytas, that's the problem. Not that she named it Malibu, that she did it because she wanted to get in the newspapers. She did it because she wanted to get viral. She did it because she knew she'd get hate clicks. You know that you're going to get targeted with hate and you put your kid in the middle of that targeted hate? That makes you an irresponsible parent. If you know your child is going to be at a place where they're going to get hated on or hurt, are you sending your kid to that place? Are you? You're not, right? That's just me? No, it's just me. No, it's you too. Okay. You're not going to send your kid to a place where they're going to get hate or targeted for anger or aggression or bullying. You're not going to do it, right? You're going to protect your children. These parents who do this, they literally do that. That's what they do. They send their kid out into the world of predators and to people who hate them and don't give a shit. They don't care. Ew, it's been gross. Trisha, you got douche mom of the day though today. Congrats. Ew. Like, ew, right? Ew. Well, I thought it was going to be funny today. It wasn't. It was just anger. It was Friday angry. I'm sorry. Take a deep breath. That's a good one. Let's do another one. I'm going to do another one. Okay, get ready. Ready? Deep breaths are really important, everybody. Don't forget to do that. Just do that. Okay? And don't forget how amazing you are, incredibly valuable you are. All those things. Just don't. People need you here. Just thanks for being here with me and enjoying this content and being angry with me and upset. Stop watching these people. Please. Okay? And if they're doing something stupid, call them out. Call them out. They need to be like, I am so scared for what's going to happen with Trisha Paytas' baby. I'm really scared for what she is capable of doing. And you should be too. Anyway, I will though see you guys on Monday.